Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me for my review of Call of the Night Episode 5, Well That's a Problem. We start off this episode with Nazuna, and we get a window into her life this episode, what she does with her free time, problems that she has as a vampire living in a human world, like getting packages delivered at night, and even learning about her job later on and how she makes money. At first, I sort of got the impression that they're trying to establish that she's sort of bored and being a vampire that owns the night isn't all that it's cracked up to be. But thinking about it a little bit more, I think that they're trying to establish that she's bored because she's looking forward to hanging out with Yomori, and the things that she used to do during the day are not as exciting to her. But once it gets dark out, she does head out and starts roaming the streets aimlessly. A shock, I know. After playing with a stray cat, she goes to a public bathhouse so that she can kind of smell nice, because the cat was not super pleasant smelling, and look nice for Yomori. She then runs into Yomori and they have some of their, typical double entendre interactions. When Nazuna drinks Yomori's blood, maybe she gets an idea of what he's thinking, and he's not thinking nice things. Or maybe she's just messing with him because she can kind of tell from his reactions. At least the show isn't even attempting to be subtle about the blood drinking being sex anymore. They just literally say that that's what it is. And after the blood drinking, they head back to Nazuna's house, where we learn that she has a cuddling business. So basically she has, a bunch of options where you can get a massage or you can cuddle while you're sleeping or whatever. And then when those people are asleep, she drinks their blood. So basically a way to both make money and get free blood. Then she gives Yomori a free sample of her massage package. But just as she is about to drink his blood again, the doorbell rings and Nazuna gets another customer. Or maybe this is going to be a new recurring character. But she's too tired to deal with the other customers, so she tries to pimp out Yomori as the cuddle buddy. She promises to give him a kiss if he does it, and the episode ends on a cliffhanger. I don't really have a lot to say about this week's episode since so much of it was character work. That being said, I really did enjoy the episode, one of the best yet. Even though it wasn't particularly plot heavy, it was more about getting into the minds of the characters and how their thoughts about this friendship and relationship are evolving over time. I think they established that it's been about a month since the show has started. Nazuna clearly seems to be more and more interested in Yomori, and Yomori is very confused and sort of trying to sort out his emotions. I also like some of the slice of life stuff where we learned more about what Nazuna does and how she lives her life when she's not looking for blood to feast on. No appearances by Akira or mentions of her this episode, and we are introduced to the massage client, though unclear if she's going to be a recurring character. I think I saw her in the opening credits though, who knows. But I think I would give this episode an 8 out of 10. At least for me, this is exactly what I want out of the series. Great visuals, good pacing, and learning more about the characters and their outlooks towards different subjects. May not have moved the plot forward, but it definitely moved the emotional plot forward between these characters. And after last week's skippable episode, this was a very welcome change of pace, and it even ended on a bit of a cliffhanger. So I'm looking forward to what's coming next week. Don't pass on this one. Anyway, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, I'd really appreciate a like or subscribe. And if you're interested, check out some of my figure videos. I put new episodes up every week.